something you like. Dante's Peak. Chuck. Resident Alien. Claws. Yeah, okay. Beauty and the Beast. The Terminator film franchise. Galaxycon 2024, please welcome Linda Hamilton!
Thanks for that. There are a lot of you here. What the hell?
Well, you know, you're just that darn good.
I'm that old. It's just like, you know, the grandfathers, the great-grandfathers, the great-grandfathers that all were my fans.
We love you, Leah!
So, how are you enjoying Raleigh so far?
It has been, I think I've been here 8 hours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got in at 2:45 this morning, so you'll have
Yowzers.
to. I'm offering discounts for all the photo ops because it's just not looking so great, but I'm having a fantastic time.
We're so glad. Well, what I'd love to do is, let's go a little bit in the origin story. Whenever I get somebody solo, I just ask, so what drew you to acting?
I did children's theater with my twin because Mom needed to send us somewhere for the summer. Summer camp. And it was actually a bit of an awakening. You know, it might have been 10 or 11. And we were doing children's theater, so we did Rumpelstiltskin, my first job.
They still talk about you.
Playing the princess, and so of course they had to take advantage of the fact that we were twins, so it was like Rumpelstiltskin starring the Hamilton twins. And my sister got to play the princess one night, and then I played it the next night. And that was the beginning. But then, next year, the following year, they did Wind in the Willows. It's Toad of Hall is the play, but it's based on Wind in the Willows. And my twin got to play Toad, but I got to play Badger. And that was when I fell in love with acting. I am not the princess, I am the Badger. Badger got to come out of a pile of leaves and scare the shit out of little children. And that was when I fell in love with acting. I was like, yes!
And you've been fierce ever since.
Yeah, I've not been the princess very much, but I sure have played the hell out of Badger, haven't I?
Certainly have. Before Terminator sort of put you up in that stratosphere, you did some work that I really enjoyed. You did a couple episodes of Hill Street Blues.
Yeah.
And I really enjoyed your run on that.
Yeah.
And that was a lot, and again, a very critically acclaimed show. Really good too. And you did a little movie that I adore, Tag the Assassination Game.
Yeah.
Yeah. And we all saw it on HBO. You know, that's a way too. Which excellent too. And then of course. One of the big ones, Beauty and the Beast.
Yes.
Which I always cite Beauty and the Beast as being one of the strongest fandoms. It was a great moment in fandom and kind of geek culture history because the fans really kept that show going when CBS wanted to pull the plug. And there was no internet at the time. There was rumors CBS was going to probably knock it up for the first season, but the fans wrote in letters and they were putting in ads, and it was a grassroots effort, and it kept it going.
Yes.
Power of fandom.
The letter writing campaign.
Yes.
That's all we had in those days, the letter writing campaign.
If you don't know what a letter is, it's a little thin strip of wood that goes inside an envelope. And ask your parents. Stamps are too long to put. But how did Beauty and the Beast come about for you?
Actually, Ron Koslow, the creator, was a fan of Terminator, and we'd only done the first one, which, by the way, was not an instant hit. It wasn't like that catapulted me into something. It was a really slow burn. Like, it took 7 years for me to get famous from that film. it seemed. I mean, it really, it was small, but it did impact a certain group of people, Ron Koslow being one of them, and he wrote Beauty and the Beast with me in mind. So it's really nice when people gift you with a really great part and a great opportunity. I loved those years. I
And
loved
that
those
was
years.
that show was a gift to so many.
And
of us
my
fans.
my Ron Perlman. He's mine.
Well, I usually go in chronological order. I wanted to get that away, but on Terminator, the one thing I just want to talk. I'm sure there'll be a lot of questions about that, but the one thing I just want to say is that I so admire your performance. Okay, the way you, and it was a perfectly logical character progression from the first film to being this Jane Doe victim thrown into all this, and then into the self-taught survivalist in the second one, and you just played both sides of that character arc masterfully. That's you. That was the one you brought out. That's the one we had out here. So, I just want to say, like, thank you for that incredible journey and the ongoing journey that we've been in with Sarah.
Yeah, I hope that one's over. Yeah, it's not. I mean, maybe for some people, their career goes the way they thought. But Action Star was not actually at the top of my list. I was going to be a Shakespearean actress. It really does shock you when you look back and go, how did any of that really happen? But second time around, I definitely knew that if we were using real time and all that time had passed, she was going to be fucking crazy. Excuse the language. So when Jim came and said, we're going to write another one and we're going to do it again, and I was like, make her fucking crazy. And he did. And so then, I think I probably turned 3 shades whiter reading it and going, oh my God, she's so crazy. But fantastic to play that part and to be that strong and fluid. They were great days. They were really great, hard days. I mean, I would come home off the set every day. Literally, it would be another hour and a half of getting the blood and the tangles out of my hair every single day, because this is how they did my hair. They took the blood, and then they did this. So I would get home, and it would be an hour and a half of just patiently working those tangles from my hair, but my arms would be so tired from working out that like that hour and a half would be like, oh. Well, they tried to, like the finish of every day was really impressive with me trying to get the tangles out, but it really was, a gift to get to come back and play her a second time.
Absolutely, it was a gift to us. Absolutely. And before I jump in and take the questions, I just wanted to say that I am very, very excited to see what you are going to contribute to Stranger Things. And that is all we can say.
But yeah, I was shocked. And it was weird because I am a huge fan of the show, and it was like, wait a minute, I'm a fan of that show. I can't be in that show. It's funny how your mind will just sort of trick you, and I really was like, I don't really, I mean, not that I would ever think of saying no. Don't get me wrong, but just like, well, how do I fit in? When you're a fan, you don't think that you can somehow make that world your world and be convincing. So it's been interesting to walk into a show that's been so beloved and going on for so long. And Millie the other day said that she had her first kiss on the show and now she's married. Like, that's the length of time that they've all been at it, and to join that is an honor. I really am having a great time.
Oh, wonderful. So excited for that. And on behalf of myself and this audience, all your fans, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you for your talents and your professionalism and your performances you brought to all your roles. You have had such a wonderful career.
Thank you. This is not false modesty. I still think of myself as just like, I mean, I know I've done some great moments, and it really I think a career comes down to just being able to do it and do it and do it and do it long enough that eventually you figure out how to do it. So I'm really glad, because I think longevity is the greatest gift an actor can have, and I'm having it, even though I threaten to retire every day. But I just am really glad that I've gotten to do it for so long that I kind of feel okay doing it now.
Well, we are very grateful that you stuck with it, and we are so looking forward to whatever you do in the future.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. All right.